What's up? We're doing a car episode tonight. My middle daughter has dance class. I brought her, waiting for it to get over. But let's jump into this. It's mid-February, almost Valentine's Day. But what made me think of this topic was that the MLF, the Bass Elite, and the FLW have all been in Central Florida here recently in the past couple of weeks. The MLF on Toho, FLW on Toho, and the Elite Series on St. John's and Palatka, which I grew up halfway between those two, Palatka and Toho. So I got a lot of experience fishing that area, and one of my favorite things about that area and this time of year that's coming up is big topwater strikes. It is amazing to watch one of those big girls just slam a bait on topwater. So we're going to discuss some different types of topwater baits and kind of how I like to fish them. So right off the bat, you got frogs. A couple different kind of frogs. I don't have any popping frogs. For me, I find that I can pop one of these hollow body frogs just as well. Learned a trick. I saw it on a YouTube video on how to cut the tails, one just a little shorter than the other, and you can get it to walk the dog with it and pop it, and it makes an amazing presentation. I only have a couple different colors of frogs, and for me that seems to work really good. I've got the green and white and a brown and white, and that's it. Another thing, I got this in a Lucky tackle box, and I really like this bait. It's got the spy bait blade on the front of it, like the spy baits do. I think that's awesome. Just chuck it out there and slow roll it back. That bait, it throws an amazing wake. Getting into wake baits, you got a couple different kind. I've got the Strike Pro, the Swallow. I got in a mystery tackle box. I love this bait. It's all beat up. Throwing it over to the bank and bringing it back. Love this bait. It's loud. It throws out a massive wake. Then you've got the Lunker Hunt frog, prop frog, which this thing throws out an amazing wake too, and it's awesome to see something hit this. So you go the wake baits. After that, you got popping baits. And I've got a couple smaller ones. I think these work really good. The feather tail on this Booyah prank is amazing. Everybody knows how you just pop it. You fish it like a jerk bait, except it's on top of the water. That's what I love about it. I love fishing jerk baits. It's the same way that wrist motion, just pop, 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 pop. And you pop it a few times and pause, pop it a few times and pause, and it just, those reaction strikes. Something that I've never really fished. I got this, if you saw the last video, I opened this, and I'm really excited to fish this. I don't really have much grass or mats or lily pads in the lake I fish. Hopefully in the summer to be able to go to some other lakes that have all that, but right now I don't have that. This live target sunfish, you pop it and dive it, and you just, same motion as a jerkbait. You pop it and you jump it out of the water. You jump it out of the water, it pops back in. If you've got pads, throw it out there on the lily pads, have it land, and you can bounce it from lily pad to lily pad into the water, out of the water, and it gets that reaction strike. What I like about these topwaters is if, say you throw them out there and you get a big blow up, but you keep missing, they're blowing up, you know the area they're in, they keep blowing up. I like to follow that up with a crankbait or a swim jig or something like that. You throw it back out there in that same area, and maybe just bringing it down in just a little bit below the surface, burning a square bill or something like that real fast through that same area. You get them stirred up, you'll get that strike. And of course, you can't talk topwater without talking about the whopper plopper. An amazing bait. It's a staple. I lost the last one I had. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. I didn't lose it while fishing. I don't know what happened to it. But the bone. This is one of the only color whopper ploppers I'll fish. I do like I can't remember the exact color, the black one, the black and white one that looks like the skeleton on it. Those are the only two colors I really like. I don't think, with the whopper plopper, in my opinion, it's not the color. It's that action, that plop, that big plopping, and just the way it looks. It kills them. So that's just a little quick rundown. I mean, you can fish a soft plastic jerkbait, keep it up real close to the surface. You can actually, when you rig them, you kind of put the hook more. You've got I'll show you. So you've got a soft plastic jerkbait. You rig it, you put the hook more towards the belly, the hook tip, when you feed it in, and you can get these things to launch out of the water, popping it back. You can get it to dart all around, pop it out of the water. You can move the hook tip more up towards the back and get it to shoot down, erratic. There's just so many different ways. I fish these topwater, like right below the surface. They work amazing too, but it's not a true topwater. But I just wanted to bring that in there. So that's my little spiel. You know, topwater. Everybody loves topwater strikes, and as you can see in the window behind me, it's rained. We've gotten so much rain. The water is so muddy. The river they're dumping water out of the lake here like crazy. The river it's not flooding, but it's way up high. A lot of the creeks are flooded. All these little farm ponds are all flooded. So it's gonna make this spawn that's about to happen pretty interesting. I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen with the spawn, with the water levels. So just stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I want to thank everybody that's subscribed. I can't talk all of a sudden. Everybody that subscribed, I want to thank you, and I thank you so much for helping me grow this channel, and I just want you all to stay tuned for more stuff coming. So keep living life, and let's stay tuned for the journey.